Most Honorable Head of LL Dikti Region 4 for West Java and Banten, Dr. Lukman, together with his distinguished colleagues. With great respect, the chairman of the Nusa Putra Foundation and all members of its board, the rector of Universitas Nusa Putra, together with all leaders of Universitas Nusa Putra, the chairman of the board of professors and all esteemed professors of Nusa Putra University, our distinguished guests from government institution, industry, and community leaders, members of the Senate, faculty members, and the entire academic community of Universitas Nusa Putra present here today. Brigadier General Dr. Rudi Muhammad Ramdan, Senior Officer of the Indonesian Army Headquarters, Chief of the Regional Intelligence Agency of West Java, Brigadier General of Total Octaviana, Rear Admiral Dr. Surya Wiranto, Commissioner General of Police Togar Sianipar, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, especially the new graduates of Universitas Nusa Putra, whom I proud of. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, especially the new graduates of Universitas Nusa Putra, whom I'm proud of. I stand before you today to deliver a scientific oration as a tribute to the academic community of Universitas Nusa Putra. I adopt the perspective of the discipline of sociology to frame my thoughts and message. While this university does not yet have a department of sociology, nevertheless, the role of scholars and students in the society and its context is pursued by every discipline of science. Firstly, philosophy as the mother of science. Philosophy is the mother of science. This is because philosophy plays a fundamental role in the development of various scientific disciplines. Philosophy studies the nature of existence, knowledge, and logic. It has become the foundation for developing scientific principles and methods. Philosophy has become the womb from which critical thinking emerged, shaping the course of modern knowledge. Since ancient Greece, philosophy has developed ways to understand the world and human life. Famous philosophers such as Thales, Pythagoras, Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle developed crucial fundamental concepts. These concepts undoubtedly became the basis for the development of mathematics, physics, biology, and ethics. Ladies and gentlemen, even in the modern era, philosophy continues to play a pivotal role in shaping critical standards for research and scientific methods, which are essential for scholars in theory building and discovery. At this point, without philosophy, science would have struggled to develop to the state we know today. Secondly, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, philosophy, physics, and civilization change. Philosophy and physics share a close relationship in the history of science. The philosophy of physics examines fundamental concepts such as space, time, matter, the reality of life and the universe. Since ancient Greece, philosophy has clearly contributed to the basis for scientific reasoning, which later evolved into the modern discipline of physics. Philosophy has also played a key role in the development of scientific research methods, concepts such as causality and determinism in philosophy have deeply shaped classical physical theories, especially Newton's famous laws of motion. However, with the rise of modern physics, such as quantum mechanics and the theory of relativity, philosophy has once again played a vital role in interpreting these revolutionary ideas that challenge the classic notion of reality. Ladies and gentlemen, in addition, philosophy has also made a real contribution to the physics education in various universities. By understanding the history and philosophy of science, educators can provide students with a more comprehensive perspective on how physics concepts evolve over time. For this reason, we can conclude that philosophy is not only a foundation for physics, but also guide in understanding the implications and limitations of its theories. Further, physics has made phenomenal discoveries that have completely revolutionized human civilization. The following are some remarkable discoveries that have had a significant impact on the advancement of human civilization. 1. The steam engine. Perfected by James Watt in 1776, it was the driving force behind the Industrial Revolution in England and Western Europe in general. This technology led to mass production, faster and more extensive transportation, and industrial development support. Industrial development supported by relatively modern technology. 2. Electricity. Explored by Michael Faraday and Nikola Tesla, it paved the way for various astonishing innovations, such as the light bulb, electric motors, and long-distance communication. 3. Computers. From MIT scientific Alan Turing's conceptual groundwork to Intel's microprocessor, computers transform how humanity works, communicates, and accesses limitless information. 4. Nanotechnology. Research on nanoparticles has enabled breakthroughs in medicine, electronics, and advanced materials. Nanomaterials technology has undoubtedly led researchers to develop more effective drugs in the medical fields. While electronic devices are getting smaller in the world of materials, we have witnessed many discoveries of stronger and most versatile materials. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, the discoveries not only reshape human life, but also open up new horizons across disciplines. Technology and science have clearly become the driving force behind human civilization. The convergence of disciplines has led to faster and more efficient innovations, causing major challenges in how we live, work, and interact. For example, One, technological development. From the fire to artificial intelligence, technology has advanced revolutionarily. The Industrial Revolution has defined by massive use of steam engines, electricity, and computers. Meanwhile, the digital era brought the internet and AI. This has completely changed the way humans communicate and work in the 21st century. Two, civilization and science. In the 21st century, science has driven civilizational leaps from mathematics and astronomy in ancient time to quantum physics and biotechnology today. This proves that each era brings discoveries that expand human understanding of the world and life. Three, convergence of science. In the 21st century, ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, fields increasingly intersect. Biotechnology combines biology, chemistry, computer science, and engineering for medical breakthroughs. AI fuses mathematics, computer science, and physical to build increasingly intelligent systems. The convergent science and sociology. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, the convergence of science helps humanity address global challenges such as climate change, pandemics, and energy sustainability. The development of technology and science has made the future of human civilization more challenging. In the convergence of science and technology in the 21st century, the development of sociology is of particular interest. This is related to social changes influenced by the birth of technological innovation. In this context, sociology is the key to understanding how technologies such as AI, robotics, biotechnology will significantly affect the social, economic, and cultural structures of society. Ladies and gentlemen, honorable guests, the most message for the graduates for Universitas Nusa Putra allows me to skip some part of the oration because of the time limitation. Dear graduates, the most important outcome of your education is to become individuals of complete character. I believe you are intelligent, ethical, sensitive to change, environmentally and socially aware, collaborative, open to interdisciplinary problem solving, and innovative. I also believe that you have a strong national spirit. While my oration has drawn examples from sociology, the perspective I presented hold true across all disciplines pursued with idealism at this university, the Nusa Putra University. My message to you, my fellow alumni, please recognize that. First, civilization is undergoing revolutionary change. Second, education is not merely about obtaining a diploma, but achieving its deeper purpose. 3, as graduates, you carry the responsibility to contribute nation building, which now entering the thrilling frontier of nanotechnology. I pray to that God Almighty, Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala, bless you with health, intelligence, creativity, and the spirit of service to nation and humanity. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.